Next on the news at 10, gas stations in Tuscaloosa may soon be taking on a new look. We will explain coming up. Plus, a car chase through Tuscaloosa ends in the arrest of 2 suspects. We'll have the details, Richard.
Yeah, Tamika, coming up home team weather. No rain to talk about tonight. Clear skies for the most part. When will we see rain return? And how about your all-important weekend forecast? Weather straight ahead. Stay with us.
And a 15-year-old arrested and charged with murder. The news at 10 begins now.
You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Tamika Alexander. We begin tonight with talks developing between city and county leaders on a possible bridge which would allow vehicles to travel on Dr. Edward Hillard Drive without being stopped at railroad tracks. WVUA's Travis Leader joins us now with more on this story. Travis, what can you tell us?
Well, Tamika, this is one of the infrastructure projects approved in the Tuscaloosa Forward Plan, and it could have big impacts for motorists, especially ambulance drivers. The project could cost approximately $20 million, which city officials say is a steep price tag. This is why the city and Tuscaloosa County are requesting the state help fund the project by using recently acquired federal dollars. According to Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox, more than 15,000 vehicles travel across that stretch of road every single day. And DCH spokesperson Brad Fisher tells us the bridge will provide an essential path for emergency personnel.
Many of the emergency vehicles avoid that road now because they don't want to take a chance on getting caught by train. And if there was another major route, you would think that ambulances and fire vehicles would have another way to get to 15th Street.
That's why we have Tuscaloosa Forward. It's a generational plan. It doesn't mean we can accomplish all these things within 1 year or 5 years or even 10 years. But this bridge was put in there because we knew one day we might have an opportunity.
Like the mayor says, this is not going to be something done overnight. The project could take several years to be completed, but Maddox does say it's necessary to help traffic flow, especially with the growing student and overall population. Tamika?
Thanks, Travis. City leaders are allowing residents and potential developers a couple of weeks to hash out details before a gas station regulation change is made. The Tuscaloosa Forward Plan currently requires gas stations built in certain areas of the recovery zone to have the pumps behind the convenience store. This has been informally called the gas backwards approach. This has received some resistance from groups such as Tuscaloosa Neighbors Together and the Forest Lake Neighborhood Association. Planning and Development Director John McConnell says the regulation is not only for this one proposed property.
Well, as with any zoning amendment or any city code change, it affects similarly situated or similarly zoned property citywide. So anything in the MX3 zone would be subject to these rules as well.
Now, the MX3 zones are mixed-use commercial and residential zones, which are limited to 3 stories in height. Leaders from some neighborhood organizations show support with the council's decision to table the regulation change for 2 weeks. Well, you may soon see a popular donut chain on your drive through downtown Tuscaloosa. Developers are planning to renovate the old Greyhound bus station on Stillman Boulevard into a Dunkin' Donuts. The Tuscaloosa City Council approved a permit to allow the building to join the downtown Riverfront District, which would allow potential store owners the ability to make proper changes into a drive-through. Architect Roger Lehman says he hopes to make changes to the building by year's end. If the construction can begin by then, the store may open by spring of next year. Well, new jobs are headed to West Alabama thanks to a new distribution center. ThyssenKrupp Materials North America says it plans to build a new facility in Woodstock, which is located in Bibb County. The company announced today that it will spend $13 million to build a new materials processing and distribution center. The company says it anticipates that the new 100,000 square foot facility would create up to 45 jobs. Well, 2 people are in custody tonight after a car crash through Tuscaloosa. Now, the car chase, Tuscaloosa police confirmed that the chase started near University Mall and ended on Hargrove Road near Kicker Road. 2 suspects were arrested after the chase. Tuscaloosa police are investigating. And a teenager in Tuscaloosa is facing murder charges. Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Captain Lloyd Baker says it's happened on 20th Avenue East. Baker said a 15-year-old male shot 39-year-old Samuel D. Long. Authorities say the shooting stemmed from an argument. Witnesses told police they saw the suspect and other males kicking and beating the victim inside the home. Witnesses say they saw Long trying to get away and the group started chasing him. That's when investigators say the suspect shot Long. Long was pronounced dead at DCH Regional Medical Center.
There had been claims of physical abuse by the victim toward a family member of the suspect that had been ongoing. And that's what precipitated this fight.
Baker said the suspect turned himself into authorities and is being held in the Juvenile Detention Center. While Tuscaloosa emergency responders hosted Alabama's Be Ready event at Valley View Baptist Church. September is Alabama's Preparedness Month, and to coincide with the event, the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office held the Be Ready event today to show residents the equipment and capabilities that emergency organizations have in Tuscaloosa. The organizations brought out their helicopters, tactical vehicles, and bomb suits.
The bomb suit really gives you an added protection, a layer of protection if a device happens to go off, if you have to be around one.
I want to thank everybody that came out. They got the opportunity to see our equipment and how we respond to incidents and emergencies and how important it is for them.
The Be Ready event provides tips, information, and demonstrations to residents on an annual basis. While many signs of recovery are popping up all over West Alabama, but Community Service Programs of West Alabama is reminding people that help is still needed. Case manager Barbara Smith says there are still people who can't move back into their homes because of storm damage. She says they haven't been able to repair their homes for various reasons like financial troubles. Smith says this puts homeowners behind on things like yard work, which would result in their homes being condemned. The organization is looking for lawn care donations or volunteers willing to help cut grass.
We have homeowners who are renting. Homeowners that are unable to stay in their house because of the damages caused by the storm, so they are paying a mortgage and renting. So if we could have volunteers to help keep those yards up, then the property won't be condemned and the homeowner won't lose their home trying to get it repaired.
Smith says Community Service Programs of West Alabama helps residents in Tuscaloosa, Pickens, Bibb, Green, Fayette, Sumter, and Lamar counties. If you need assistance or would like to volunteer or drop off a donation, you can call 205-349-7878. Well, turning to the weather, let's get a first check on Alabama's home team forecast. Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott joins us now. Another nice day out there, Richard.
Yeah, to make it a good Tuesday evening to you. Not bad again this afternoon. Temps are starting to cool off pretty quickly. 64 in Tuscaloosa. Some low 60s on the board east of town towards Gadsden. In Anniston, 61 to 63 there. But temperatures are warmer tonight than they have been in recent nights. Now, temperatures will continue to be a little bit warmer tonight. We're talking those lows somewhere in those upper 50s. Not much cloud cover deal with this evening out there. Skies starting to clear out after a little bit of cloud cover earlier this afternoon. Temperatures starting off for bus stop forecast around 6 or 7 a.m. Talking 59 out there. Kind of cool start to the day, but plenty of sunshine. It warms up quickly tomorrow afternoon. We'll have the rest of the forecast plus your weekend outlook. Home team weather straight ahead. Stay with us.
Thanks, Richard. If you've driven down Hargrove Road in Tuscaloosa lately, you've probably noticed big signs of recovery taking place. Central Church of Christ on Hargrove Road is also making strides toward rebuilding its sanctuary. The former building was destroyed by the April 27th tornado. Now bulldozers and construction crews are busy excavating the location to lay down the foundation of the new church. Officials say the new sanctuary will be larger than the original one, and they hope to have the first phase completed by next March. Doug Talley with BL Harbor Construction says being a part of the rebuilding process is important to them.
It's something we're very proud of. We had crews here right after the church, right after the tornado happened, to assist the church and to assist in cleanup in the area. And like I said, it's something we're very proud of as far as to assist in the rebuilding project.
And just down the street from Central Church of Christ, the steel beams are going up for the new Masonic Lodge. You may recall Rising Virtue and its sister lodge, Von Bear Lodge in Alberta, were destroyed in the tornado. After that, the members voted to merge. Officials say they hope construction will be completed by May.